wanna get away, but I could use some company. If you're alone like me, we could go on a trip. Girl, I wanna see the sun, dive into the deep ocean, dance with you all night long, move as you swing your hips. Let's take a break from the stress and the hate. Feel the loving, feel the rhythm, singing oh na na, oh na na. I wanna go.
Welcome to the Charge Room Show. Here we are tonight on Mindset Mondays, and we are at it again. This is where it's a safe space for you to come for healing. Life gives you lemons, but let me tell you, on a Charge Room Show, we show you how to make that sweet lemonade. But tonight we're going to talk about a challenging topic. And that topic is very transformative. If you take your time, you could transform into a new being. But because we are human, we operate through emotions. Yes, a lot of times when things do not go our way, emotions come in our midst and it knocks us all over the place. It discombobulates us, it takes us through whirlwinds. It takes us to mountains and valleys, and it knocks us straight out sometimes. But listen, tonight we're going to talk about detaching from emotional attachments. So, whether you're in a relationship, you have a friendship, or you dream of being held on to and not letting that particular person let you go or you let them go because it just feels so good, guess what? It gets tough because one day it'll start getting rocky and then you don't know which way to go because you'll be unbalanced. And you're like, is it me? What's going on? What's happening? Anxiety is high. And baby, freedom seems far away. So tonight we're going to give you a few steps and to show you how to let go of challenging emotions. Again, because we're human and we don't want to sit by ourselves. We don't want to be embarrassed because you don't have to. If you just educate yourself, open yourself up and say, okay, I'm not the only one that's going to go through something and take it in because, baby, you are not the only one that's going to go through something. So let's go through this journey together. So tonight, first step is we're going to understand what emotional attachment is, right? So first, let's define emotional attachment. What is emotional attachment? Is a deep connection where we feel towards someone or something, often tied to a memory, an experience, or the comfort that they or it brings. Attachments can be healthy, like the bonds we form with loved ones, or attachments can become unhealthy and they prevent us from growing and cause us pain. So ask yourself, is this attachment serving me for my higher good? And if the answer is no, it's time to consider letting go. Now, it might take you a moment to even think about asking a question because a lot of times the first step we have to do is admit that there's a problem, there is something going on, and we have a challenge just coming to real reality to say, Dag, is it something going on? Because we hope for whatever we dream of. We hope for what our heart wants, right? We hope that whatever we really, really want, we're holding on to it so tight that we cannot imagine it hurting us to the point where it's destroying us, making us irrational, having irrational thoughts, and not even thinking the real side of, okay, reality is what I'm holding on to is not holding on to me. What I'm holding on to, what I really, really desire, is not good for me. So, one, ask yourself, is this serving you for your greater good? Is loving this person, liking this person for my good? Is there reciprocity? You got to ask, is there reciprocity going on, especially when it's a someone? When you give love, is this person returning the love? Is this person making you feel as much as you are making them feel good? Right. And I wrote a post this week to even speak to that notion like, okay, it's okay that whoever we love does not love us back, or whoever we like does not like us back. It's okay because everyone has a right to feel, like, love whoever they want. They want what's appealing to them. You may not be their appeal, okay? You may not be their cup of tea, but you have to be okay with that. You have to not take that as an attack on you. You have to accept people's feelings and emotions that they may not go your way all the time. And it's okay. You have to step back from that, sit in your emotions for 1, 2, 3 seconds, and say, okay, there's no reciprocity. I'm not their cup of tea. And don't think there's anything wrong with you either. Don't think there's anything wrong with you because some people have their preferences. They'll have their list of what kind of person they want to be around, what kind of person they like, what kind of person is appealing to their eye and in their heart. And if you are not their cup of tea, please understand it is nothing of you. It's okay. Step away from the table and exit stage left. Okay? Exit stage left. So let's talk about number two, the signs. Again, like I'm saying, you have to recognize the signs of when it's time to let go, right? So here's when you know that you have to let go. You will feel emotionally drained. Okay. And women, we do this. We do this. We may be in a relationship. We're doing everything, everything. And then the mate we have is only giving 20%, and we're giving 80% in a relationship, especially when you're supporting someone that can't support you, or is not in a position to match you in the level maybe of finances, maybe of housing, maybe of lifestyle, but you have this thing, this strong emotional attachment to this person, right? And it's, oh, it doesn't matter. I just want this person. I love them to be around me. I love being around them. You have to understand, is this situation beneficial to you in your life? Are you waking up some days feeling overwhelmed and drained and sometimes having anxiety? Is this you? Is this you when you are doing everything and when it's time that you need something, you look up and no one is there for you? You have a house full of people, children, adults, adult children, adults, maybe in the house with you, but you are the only adult acting like an adult. Is that you? Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Is that you? And that's the time to become aware that you are emotionally being sucked dry, and then you're not paying attention. Listen, pay attention because the signs are there. The universe will bring you telltale signs like, okay, let me tap you on this shoulder. Oh, you don't feel that shoulder? Let me tap you on this shoulder. You don't feel nothing? Let me, boo, wake up, pull a mask off. Don't you see or feel that you are being sucked dry? Listen, your self worth means everything. Your self worth, because you can't see that, becomes tied to the person and the situation or the situation. Because for your lack of self worth, you're not recognizing that you are the valuable piece to this playing board, right? You're the valuable piece. And the piece that's sucking you dry is manipulating you, making you feel that everything is okay. Oh, it's not okay. And let me tell you something, your children will do it to you. Your children will emotionally suck you dry. And because, oh, let me do this for them. Let me do this for them. Let me do this for them. And then we coddle them to a place where we're not teaching them anything. And then when it's time for them to go out into the real world, they do not know how to defend themselves. So, women, mothers, I'm saying be very careful in how you approach situations with your children. Doesn't matter what age they are, because every age is a teaching moment. Every age is a teaching moment. And when we constantly, oh, that's my baby. Oh, that's my baby. I'm going to do this for my baby. I'm going to do this for my baby. Listen, that baby grows up to be a young adult, then a full adult. And then when it's time for them to stand up as an adult, they fail in that arena because they are not properly equipped, because we constantly coddle them their entire life. Oh, that's my baby. No one's going to tell me how to do my baby. Yeah, that is going to slap you in the face one day. And then because when they get out into real society, they're going to resent you for not teaching them how to protect themselves. So you have to make sure your self worth is not tied to the person or the situation. You have to make sure that you being stuck in the past and unable to move forward is not making you hurt yourself, because really these are things that's hurting ourselves, right? um it's interfering with your mental and emotional physical well-being, and you go into periods of depression. And it's people that still actively get up and have a routine, a mechanical routine of life. Get up, take a shower, get dressed, get your coffee, eat a bagel, on to work all day, come home, do whatever extra activities that you do, come home, cook, or come home, eat fast food, come home, and you go into the bed, closing your door in the room, and you in the dark and don't want to talk to anybody because you balled up in the night because nothing is going your way right now. And you don't want to admit it. And you are closing in this black hole that's going to cover you in 2.2 seconds. And then you don't want to be bothered with anyone. You have to be very careful with your emotions. Whatever you love is not loving you back. There's no reciprocity, whether it's child, friendships, relationships, family ships, whoever ship. If the ship is not working for you, it's time to abandon ship. Okay? Whatever the ship is that you thought was a good one may have turned into a horrible scene, but you have to be aware and be very conscious and stay in real reality and say, okay, I'm feeling some type of way. That's the first sign you start to feel it. That's that strain. That's the strain. Then the strain becomes a struggle. And then you're like trying to figure out if it's you. You start blaming yourself. And it's not you at all. But take time to understand that you are worthy and you matter and speak about it. Confront the situation. Is this something going on? 9 times out of 10, if the person has no intentions of really being that reciprocal love affair, they're going to lie. Let's be honest. They're just going to lie. Oh, baby, no. Girl, what you talking about? Bro, ain't nobody doing that, bro. Listen, whatever they say, you know how you feel. Again, whatever they say, it's going to be whatever. But you know how you feel and you are not liking how it feels. So you can be honest. They're going to lie, but you can be honest to say, I'm really feeling a certain way and express how you feel. I'm feeling like I'm strained. I'm feeling like I'm putting more into this relationship that you are putting in less and I'm putting in more and I don't like how that feels. And just let them know, I'm gonna take a break from you for a little while. Let's take a break. And then that break could just be a sever tie. Because if someone loves you and someone cares, they're gonna recognize, wow, maybe you were too busy, or maybe something else is going on with them that they didn't want to share with you at the moment, and they left you out feeling dry, right? And then you turned around and took that and thought it was you. Baby, it's not you. People are just not honest with their feelings and emotions. But again, recognize the signs of when space is happening. So when space is happening, change has to happen too. Okay. Number 3. Let's talk about number 3. The practical steps to detach. The practical steps to detach. So now let's talk about how to begin detaching. So remember, this is a process. And a process is not quick. It's not a snap of a finger. It's due. It's time due. So if you expect, like if you've been in a relationship with, again, family member, that's your whole life, right? That's your whole life. So don't think in a snap of a day or two you're going to forget about that person or forget the feelings that came with the person, forgot how you loved them, or at one point your good times, your memories that you shared. You're not going to forget about it. And then if it's somebody you are in love with, a love relationship, oh baby, that's going to hurt here, and it's going to hurt here, and it's going to hurt in your stomach, your gut, your back. Everything starts hurting. Everything will hurt in your body. Believe me, you won't eat. You will decrease your appetite immensely because first thing we do is we blame ourselves. Like, what are we doing? What's going on? Like, did I do something? Boo, it's not you. Trust me. When there's space, there's change happening. Because you will feel it. You will feel the space, right? You will feel like you're being abandoned. You'll feel like you're being avoided. You will feel like that you are being disrespected, you will feel it. And when that happens, change is happening. Okay. So, first thing we do, again, we suppress our emotions. It only makes them stronger. It's hard, but you have to do it. You have to do it. You can journal, you can meditate, you can talk to someone you trust. I like to listen to spiritual music. That's me. I like to talk to God. Like God is my home girl or my home boy, and I use that language, right? Um, Another thing you have to do is set boundaries. And this is real important. This is one of the a better lesson that I've learned to master, to set boundaries. You can love and love hard, but love and protect your heart and your peace of mind, because we go overboard. Because I'm a person, I love hard. And when I love you, I'm giving you everything that I have. And then whether it's a friendship or a love relationship, right? If it's loving my family, I love hard. And the most hurtful thing is you loving hard and no one is paying you any attention. And that happens a lot in family relationships, right? They siblings have sibling rivalry, mothers and fathers. Oh, this one is your better daughter, your better son. You put them in higher regards than me. There's a lot of sibling rivalry going on, right? And it's hurtful, and it gets dreadfully dangerous sometimes, even with friends. People have been friends for a very long time, and here comes something that divides them, or most of the time it's another person that they are giving their direction and focus to, and it's taking the focus off of you, right? So a lot of times if you have two friends and here comes a third friend and you don't get along with the third friends, that causes friction, right? So you become jealous, you become envious, and but you won't admit it. You won't admit it. You just start, acting funky, right? Or they start acting funky with you. But again, I've been through all of these different scenarios. And one thing I'm going to always do, no matter if we speak or not speak, I'm going to always love you, because there was something that started us. And again, I love hard. I'm a type of person, a type of friend. I'm a create memories kind of friend. I want to do things, have events or host so we could all come together and bond. I'm a very bondy kind of person. And whether it's one time or several times, you're going to remember me. You're going to remember that we had a good time together, because that's just who I am. I love hard, and I put effort in whatever I'm doing to love hard on my friends, to love hard on my family members, to love hard on people at work. That's just who I am. I'm a giver. I'm very resourceful, and I do it from the kindness of my heart, and I'll do it for a stranger, right? I do it for a stranger because I'm just that person. Like, I want to give love. Why? Because I'm getting love in return. And then this is the difference with me. I do not expect it from you. I do not expect it from you, because this is where people fail. They look at this person, they give the person, they expect the same in return from that person. No, when you give love to the universe will give it back to you. I know I have been blessed in so many areas because I give love. I share love. I share my knowledge. I share my wisdom. I share my peace. But one thing I'm going to always do is create a boundary to always protect my peace of mind. Even in love relationships, when I was younger, I didn't know how to do it. But baby, now I know how to do that thing. It's like I can love you with everything that I have, but we have a boundary. There are just some things you cannot cross this line with me. It's a personal peace that I earned because I worked hard to build my identity. My identity. I don't want to get lost in who that person is or that person is. I like me. I love me. And I'm not going to try to blend in to be a piece of this one or a piece of that one, or let me go over here with do what they do and they do what that person is doing. No, no, no. This is what I feel. This is what I'm going to do. And I don't need anyone's validation. I'm good with me. So because I'm happy with me, I practice self-care, I practice self-love, and I practice boundaries. And they make me smile and be peaceful, resting at nights and the daytime when I take beauty naps. Yes. So I didn't get to be almost 60 because it's coming through looking like I'm 40 for nothing. You have to protect your peace. So protecting your boundaries, setting boundaries is super important. It's not shutting people out or shutting people down, but it's giving you a space. Remember, I said you create a space. People create space, but that it becomes negative. Create space in a positive sense, right? So shift your focus. This is another thing that you can redirect yourself. Shift your focus, redirect your energy towards you. And a lot of times people call me, oh, I broke up with this one, I broke up with that one. I don't know how to get myself back together. Baby, focus on you. Remember who you are. And if you don't remember, find a new you. Okay. Find a new you again, because we get women and even men, they get into relationships and they want to like what the focus likes. They want to do what the focus does. Right. So check this out. This is what we're going to do, because it's gonna get rocky and the breakup is gonna happen, right? So when that happens, you become lost. Oh, baby, don't be lost. Not in your own space. We're not getting lost in our own space. It started with you, right? Everything ends and begins with you. So as we're doing us, stay focused on you. Stay focused on you. Don't say, oh, I miss him. Oh, I miss her. It's okay to miss. It's okay to miss. But check this out. Miss you too. Because you woke up and now you're lost. Who am I? Where am I? And how did I get here? We won't be doing that. And because we woke up there, when we go back to sleep, we're gonna remember who we are. And you're gonna write down what you like, you don't like. You're gonna create new things that you like. You're gonna do new things. You're gonna have new aromas, scents. You're gonna have new hearing, new sights, new taste buds, because now everything is different. Discover you, stay with you, be with you, focus on you. Practice gratitude, y'all. Be grateful for the air that you breathe. Be grateful that you can hear today. Be grateful that you have taste buds, that you can smell something. You can smell yourself. Do I smell funky or do I smell good? Be grateful that you can put some water on your body and wash your entire body and be clean. Just the simple things. Because I know people in nursing homes that haven't been out of the nursing home to feel what real air feels like, feel what rain feels like, feels what snow feels like. They've been in is sick and can't come out, can't walk, bedridden. And forget the nursing homes. What about the people stuck at home and can't get out the bed? Be grateful. Be grateful that somebody cares about you. Be grateful someone else loves you or trying to show you love. People have this thing, oh, I don't want to talk to them today. I don't want to be bothered. But they call to text you. You know how many people don't have anyone to call or text? Be grateful someone is reaching out to you, period. Be grateful. Gratitude helps you frame the experience of just being positive. Okay? Be grateful. So another one that a lot of people don't like to do, but I'm telling you, seek professional help. Therapy works, y'all. Therapy works. People in the Black community do not like therapy, but let me tell you something. Expressing yourself to a neutral person that is clinically able to visualize what you're saying to them and can put your concepts into spaces to open your eyes to other ways of thinking. Therapy is important. A good mental health mind is extremely important. Making good decisions is extremely important. Being able to see clearly what's coming at you and what's leaving you. Your eye gate and your ear gate is important because what you see, what you hear, and what you feel affects your emotions. Your emotions and your attitude affects your behavior. So it's your response, y'all. It's your response. So this is the part that is always great. You have to embrace your freedom. Embrace your freedom. Detaching from someone doesn't mean that you don't care, doesn't mean you shutting them down, doesn't mean that you not talking to them anymore. It doesn't mean that. It's choosing you over a negative space and place to be. It's choosing you from not continuing your cycle of hurt. It's choosing you and reclaiming your power and opening a door to new possibilities, right? Imagine the space of peace, tranquility, clarity, strength, right? You will feel such a release in your spirit, and it doesn't serve you in that tight negative space. It doesn't serve you, right? So I just want to thank everyone for stopping by, and I hope I made some clear points of how to detach yourself from emotional situations, right? Emotional people, emotional things. And remember, inner peace is everything. Remember that letting go is not a loss. Letting go is a gain. It's a gain. It's a gain to your own peace, your own tranquility, your own inner strength, so you can see your value, who you really are, that you can stand on your own 2 feet by yourself, and it's okay. Some people feel like they need somebody to do everything with. You don't. It's okay. Let that go. Stop walking around here trying to either be a dependent or codependent off of someone where you can stand independently. We were born together. We were born by ourselves. We're going to die by ourselves. But in between that time, there's a dash. Learn what your own purpose is, and you live that. You live that. So I just want to thank you for stopping by. And please share. Please share. Please like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram, The Charge Room. You can follow me on my page on Ilyasa Simpson on Facebook or Instagram. And definitely, definitely, the Charge Room Show has a YouTube channel. YouTube channel. If you have missed any segments that we had on Mindset Mondays, listen, I've been doing this for 3 years. 3 years, y'all. And it feels so good to be consistent, just to share having a healthy mental health life. I have been working in the mentally ill population for 18 years. 18 years, and people are suffering for mental illness. They are suffering. So that's why I get on here every single Monday to share some type of way, because life is lifing us, but just ways of intervening in our own lives that we can be better, do better, think better. And we don't have to sit in the ways, the archaic ways that we were taught to be. Look, we are adults. That's not working for you anymore. It's okay. And I talked about that last week. So you catch that segment on YouTube. Listen, we are here to live life. There are more days and nights that are behind us than that are in front of us. So wake up, not even wake up, start from right now. Start from right now and know that you are super amazing, amazing, amazing. You are important, you are valuable, and you matter. So take that this same second and this next second, step out and be a better you. Because here at the Charge Room, this is a safe space for healing. Let's heal together, y'all. Let's heal together, because every day is not promised to us. So take every moment and be grateful that you can breathe your own air. Stand up independently and do something that makes you smile. And not only that, when you learn to love yourself better, you can love everyone else better. God wants us to love each other. Yes, people don't like people, but that doesn't mean you have to stay in their sandbox. Love them from a distance, okay? Love them from a distance. So tonight, thank you for coming. This is Coach ILLY. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I'll see you next Monday. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I wanna get away, but I could use some company.